Alright, well, I literally just finished recording, like, stopped when it stopped all the recording equipment not even 2 minutes ago, and saw that the Elgato did the thing again where it doesn't record. So, what happened in what was supposed to be the last episode, is that we did the next mission, chose the Javelin, got a new mission from this lady named Tarson, is what I want to say. I don't know why it had to make a loading screen for that. Tarson? I guess her name's just not going to show up. And we saved this dude, Matthias, who's an arcanist, which basically means he studies relics. Um, we have the interceptor set up now. We unlocked secondary weapons for it in the last mission also. And we heard the story of how the Heart of Rage, the mission that we did in the first episode, really pretty much started. It's basically people trying to harness the Anthem, which is what created everything. People trying to harness that, but it goes wrong every time. But again, there's that issue with continuity that I'm also upset about, because I really wanted to show every part of these games, but I can't go back and get that one part, not unless I take someone else's video or like just look up a clip of it. But then that's still just using someone else's video. I might go and look for the cutscenes and just play them like back to back, but even then they don't make sense out of order, so it's all annoying, really. Um, I made a masterwork item because I have the blueprints that carried over, which I didn't realize happened. They carried over from the main character on this account, so that's all that happened. Um, I don't think I'm missing anything else from the last video. Uh, oh, I guess I need to reintroduce. I'm APG Darkness. Welcome back to the channel. I jumped back into it because I'm upset about the last little bit. Well, I'm not that upset, I guess, since I guess now I know what caused it. It's basically when I turn on. It's like if I turn on and go straight into recording, then it's like, well, I don't know what you want me to do. Record. It's pretty much what it is. Because right after I saw that it didn't record, which is also after like the 30 to 40 minutes of recording, I saw that it didn't record anything. It just had a black screen 00. Set it to record and then turn it off immediately to see if that let it record, and it did 7 seconds, which is how long I let it go for, obviously. So I don't know what goes on with that. Um, but I also can't check mid recording either. So there's nothing I can really do about it. Alright, ready to get back into it. Oh, I guess we have a teammate in this one now. Make sure my headset's muted so I'm not talking into their ear. I think we're waiting for them to load in now, which is also surprising since I'm replaying old missions. Also, at the end of the mission, we put on this Legion of Dawn fit, basically, which does nothing for the armor. It's completely aesthetic. Yeah, that's the word. And the mission still hasn't shown up yet. With Tasson's agent. Where's the agent? I might have joined in the middle of his mission. Nope. And I don't know why it shot me forward like that either. Maybe they know something. I don't know. There it goes. Yeah, I'll just have to wait for them. Hopefully this one's recording right. If not, I'm just gonna release my talking as a podcast or something. I don't know. It's really ridiculous how it just doesn't record sometimes. And also doesn't notify you until you stop the recording. And I don't know if anyone's gonna think to start and stop a recording in the middle. Ooh, that loaded in weird. Yeah, the suit now looks different. It's just all aesthetic. There's no functional purpose to it. I mentioned the masterwork thing I made on accident. And then if I craft anything, it's going to be closer to level than masterwork. Right now I'm playing on hard, and there's no way I'm getting masterworks at this level. Since I barely get legendaries at the max level. But yeah. Is this a machine pistol or a heavy pistol? It's a or a heavy pistol now, which I didn't mean to. Oh, I did know. This is a blue that I crafted, which I guess is a good thing that I grabbed this since I need to be accurate, and these things would light me on fire, so I couldn't fly up close to them as easily, at least. Yeah. These also blow up when you shoot them in the chest, because I guess it's where like the well, I mean, if it's like how people assume dragon, if the dragons were real, how they worked, it's where the sulfur is stored in their body, um, or flammable gas. I don't know where they're going off to, and I guess I walked circles. Is it up here? No, this. Oh, another interceptor too. They're pretty cool actually. I kind of like that. I wouldn't use it, but I like it. And this Chiroglaive is also a crafted item, but it did way more damage than I thought it would actually. So it's probably uh, less of a use than I thought it would be at this level, at least for just normal normal oh, that's way better than I thought it would be. It's basically a special melee attack, which probably will chain into the normal attacks pretty well. Let's try it. Nah, it doesn't. But it does hit and then detonate to kill. But it might only hit one. Let's try the shotgun. Is he dead? I guess so. Oh, and you see there that since he comboed it, I could still or he primed something, I can still combo off of it. Hold on, let me. I can't freeze him yet, and I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there you go. I think it's kind of cool. I made that little dink noise and then completely exploded. That is an item, or like it's either a weapon component or something like that. Um, the last mission they told the story of Freemark. I think I talked about it a little bit. There was a hidden Shaper relic underneath that the Dominion tried to combine the Anthem with to control it. It backfired and caused the Heart of Rage. I know I said that part earlier, but oops, thought I was using a pistol. I could get used to this shotgun. This one isn't that bad. It's not like this huge spread that doesn't ever hit as or enough don't ever hit to do it any good damage. Yeah. Now my voice is probably gonna sound a little weird too since I just spent the last episode talking and now I have to do this one. And let me make a party real quick. Yeah. And set it to oops, set it to Invite only. That would know when John's on accident. Only do that because he or she started talking, or they started talking, and I don't want to get in any trouble with them. With them figuring out like they're in a video, in their voice. You know, like having them in the video themselves is one thing, but having their voice is another. Because usually, in most cases, you have to give like consent, especially if it's a younger person. Their parents usually have to like allow them to be in stuff.
And there we are, the Dominion. Yeah, and they've got Tassin's agents. Best lie low.
Give us the relic. We know it's here.
I don't know what you mean.
Then I'll show you. No. That's not how we conduct business. I find that pain is no substitute for money. So let's negotiate.
The relics, not for sale.
See? Progress. You do have it. Now name your price and we all walk away with something.
Relics are dangerous.
Only if you're careless. Do I look careless? Officer, we found the relic. A pity for you. Negotiations have concluded.
You bastard.
Oh, well, now this is awkward.
A freelancer. How useless. I fought your kind before, and I put them in the ground. You'll be joining them.
I believe another backstory with him is that he is his own cipher.
I am. You're sitting in a chair somewhere.
Yeah, this shotgun ain't too bad. If you can get a headshot, it kills too. We also don't need to zoom in.
Scars, maybe, but not like this.
Well, let's work on something.
Didn't say it wasn't exciting. Just be careful.
Now it looks like they're using a weapon, a melee weapon that's adding poison. So they probably crafted it, which I had the option to do, but decided against crafting more than one thing per slot in an episode. And since I just did last episode, despite y'all not seeing it, I'm still not gonna
Tassin's agents.
craft stuff again.
She didn't make it. There's an archive here.
I see. There's damage from the fight.
Maybe Tassin can make sense of it. This can't be for nothing.
What about the one they called the Monitor? He took the relic.
Then I'm getting it back.
Now the monitor is also interesting. That's his name, monitor. Just in case y'all didn't notice, he's also interesting because he's as you saw from his powers, he's a storm, or at least that's what his javelin is. But it's built closely to a colossus, like it's huge and obviously well armored. Which is really interesting, and I feel like if they made a second version of this game or some type of major add-on, that'd be an interesting thing to look at, like adding like maybe the ability to add more to your javelins individually, like looks wise, or at least, or even like armor wise. Like maybe I can take a colossus but have it be like a glass cannon, so reduce its armor and increase its health, or reduce its armor and increase its damage. Oops. No, that wasn't an oops. If I'm not, yeah, one of us has to stay near this. So if he's gonna run off, I'm gonna stay here. Yeah. Yeah, this heavy pistols. I used the machine pistol only in the last mission, or in the last episode. Since, whoa, And yeah, in the last mission, since I only had one available, and I figured since I generally use the machine pistol anyways, it'd be fine. But not having that weapon to switch to for range really changes the use of a machine pistol. So I died like 3 times in the mission trying to use the machine pistol and melee, since that's all I really had, and dodging around wasn't working out as well as it did at higher levels with more armor, and able to put on armor mods also, and just missing components in general. I shouldn't have shot that. I don't know what's wrong with me. So their special javelin is the storm, and you're able to hit him in the air pretty easily. He's also ulting, or she, they're also ulting. I don't really know what's going on. He seems to have a lot of like stuff on his javelin. Oh, never mind. That's what it was. This Colossus joined late. Is also way higher level, so I guess he's just doing this for fun or something like that. I don't know. My arm just got extremely itchy. I was wrong.
We just need to make sure he never comes back.
You see, this is why I want to be out there with you. Show bad people the door.
Not as easy as it looks.
Okay, show bad people the door at the end of a very large gun.
I had to stop and scratch my arm again.
Okay, you're coming off it. Just ahead.
Looks like they overheated too. Well, we're here now, so it doesn't matter. Maybe I can kill this before causing more.
Where's the monitor?
Check in.
Yeah, that guy's that's I know for sure that's either masterworked or legendary. What's it? Siege cannon, I think is what it's. No, siege cannon is a straightforward blast. That is a mortar, I believe. And take that combo effect off of him real quick. Now each like element effect also does more or less more damage to stuff. So like electric does the most damage to shields, and then frost second most, then fire, then poison, and then on health.
Walking straight into my trap.
Owen? Owen, what's happening?
I don't know. He's
Obviously more powerful than you. I think it's important to take a measure of one's adversary, and I find you lacking.
Yeah? Ask your lieutenants how they feel. Oh, right. You can't, because I put them down.
Freelancers boast of courage they never have. It's why they're extinct.
I'm alive and well, you son of a...
he's gone. Save your breath. You can head back to the fort. I'll let Tassin know we need to talk.
That was a weird cutoff. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, it's completely gone. Oh, but now I get to like basically compare the stuff. That dude in red, that red Colossus joined at the very end. He definitely didn't get anything. Or at least I never saw him while he was there. Yeah, dude's level 26, so he's pretty high level in comparison. I don't see how he got 3,000 XP for not even being seen. But it's whatever, I guess. I don't really make the rules. I guess the line stuff came back for me now, which is pretty good. That means I can get more coins. Level increase. So now I have components, which allows for more customization of my javelin. And I can for all javelin. So this is basically the secondary ability. So there's one on the left bumper and right bumper. Executioner, I believe, is getting the most kills, or getting a lot of kills. Well, go ahead and close out of that. I think I can only go. What? I don't want to go there. Can I cancel this? Nope. All right. I guess I'm going here. It probably forced me here though. Yeah, basically, ooh, that was weird. Basically, this is just a place where people show up and they're in their javelin already. This looks like a group, or they just coincidentally wear black and red. There's a lot of cool stuff you could do with your javelin. Oh, I guess you could come here and look for a group too. But we had some stuff to look into. I know we got a new weapon. Yeah. Okay, so this is not actually that good. I am going to use it though, since it is a part of something I would use anyways. It's just the legendary that it gives you for pre-ordering the game. And since I did pre-order the game, so even if I was playing this fresh, I'd still be using that item. This is a melee weapon, but this one in particular is just the basic melee weapon, just doing more damage. Searching glaive. I talked about how glaives and throwing stars are different. Oh, I was talking about dragons earlier. Hang on. Reinforce melee component that increases melee damage by 15% of the base. Opponent enhances interceptor's melee strike to increase damage by 10%. This one's better though. But this one gives more armor and less shield. I do kind of want. Well, this one's a higher level, so I want to use that. That's usually what I use as the final draw. Is how much armor does it give? And I can't use any other components since I'm not a high enough character level yet. My armor level is more than high enough though, just based on looking at it. So I can press Y and also do a group cell basically. Yeah. And this is the target beacon. Locks onto a target, reducing their resistance by 33%. If the enemy is defeated, effect jumps to another one. So it basically marks the person that you should kill. I've never used it correctly because I can't see where the mark is usually. Usually I just start continuing to kill people basically. Appearance wise, just let me know what I should use. Also, I have this scavenger like set, and the this is like crystals on it, kind of similar to my top leveled Colossus that I showed off. Yeah, and then just let me know what like basic colors you want to see, and if you want me to use a different armors. Well, I guess set basically. Like this is the Legion of Dawn set. The Piercer helmet, which is the crystal one, and then the Shrapnel one is like a scavenger-esque one, or the default helmet. That's up to you guys. I don't really care what it looks like. If nothing comes of it in the comments, then I'll just decide on my own. But with that, I need to speak to Tassin, but I don't feel like trying to load back. Well, maybe if it goes fast. Because if not, then it's going to be weird later. It didn't take too long. Also, right here, okay, I guess she's moved. Tassin was originally just right there all the time. But it looks like she's moved further back into the base. We ducking. I guess the second episode of all of my videos is just going to disappear and have to be re-recorded. Because that's what happened with Borderlands 2. That's, Commander...
Ah, my new friend.
Yarrow.
Listen well to my story
Captain
of
Yarrow.
Framework, huh?
Never heard it told like that.
I was long retired. The battle was not mine to fight. But good friends tell me. I was a freelancer for many years. You know what freelancers do.
We deal with things beyond the wall. problems. We help people.
Truth, but it's not so small as that. We explore, we fight chaos, we save lives. You hear me?
Okay, I hear you.
People could count on us. In this world, a big deal. But that has been lost. People don't trust us. Hard times now. But enough gloom. Got a contract for you. Going to protect some Arcanists doing seismic tests, okay?
Seismic tests?
Yeah, check to see if Fort Tarsis has strong foundation. Don't want it to fall into a hole like last time.
What?
But these tests attract animals. The kind with teeth, you know? You protect one side of the fort, and Freelancer Rife will protect the other. You hear me?
I hear you.
Good. Now go. I'm hungry. No breakfast yet.
He's kind of like the leader of the freelancers, gives out all the contracts based on them. The Sentinels have their own contracts. The Sentinels came up more in the last mission. They're like the police force. They also have Javelin, but they don't go outside the wall as much. They're usually like she has a Sentinel escort because she works with another fort. I don't know what it's called anymore because I can't remember. It's not mentioned much.
Filled me in on what happened.
You've got a problem out there. Some kind of Dominion heavy.
These people called him the Monitor. We couldn't stop him.
And he was there for a Shaper relic?
Tore the place apart. Your agent wouldn't give in. Right to the end, well,
I know.
I'm sorry. She left this archive behind.
We'll have my people dig into it. The Dominion really have returned.
In force.
Damn.
I thought spies took everything in stride.
We also respect our enemies. Life under Dominion rule isn't much of a life at all. And if they have set their sights on Fort Tarsis...
Right. Well, the fort isn't exactly my idea of living the dream, but it is home, and I'd prefer it to remain dictator-free. What can we do?
For now, remain patient. I don't want to make a move until I have more information. In the meantime, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Sentinel Bryn. She's sharp, trustworthy, and could use some assistance. Why don't you help her while I look into the Dominion? I'll be in touch.
Sentinel Rissa Bryn. Fort Command.
Sentinel? How can we help?
Well, we probably shouldn't talk here. Come see me by my desk. And my plants.
Plants?
Right. So, good. I will see you.
Okay, then.
It's like she has, like, some type of social disconnect, pretty much. Oh, it forced me there to just show off the launch bay.
By the way, I finally cleared out the clutter from my lab, so I can resume my work. I'll be there, if you need to talk.
So now this way is all cleared up too, which is just another way to walk through. Based on my computer screen, it's not too bright. On my screen, it's pretty bright. Also didn't put on my glasses, so it's kind of bothering my eyes a little more than it would usually, but it's not that bad. I wear blue light glasses. I don't actually wear glasses. I turned the wrong way. It's been a while since I've been up talking to her, at least. Oh, yeah, okay.
Hi, Freelancer. Hello.
Sentinel? Good to see you again.
Is it?
Isn't it?
I don't associate much with freelancers.
Okay.
Or anyone not a Sentinel, really.
Well, I hope you don't regret getting to know one of us.
Yes, me too.
Okay. Can I help you with something?
Yes. Well, quietly. I don't technically have permission from my superiors to be contracting you, but there's been an unusual amount of scar activity around nearby Arcanist base. Whatever it is, it could be dangerous if the scars get hold of it.
Agreed. I'll check it out for you.
Good. I mean, good luck, Freelancer.
Right. No problem.
Yeah, she's just anxious. Pretty much, this guy over here is her boss. And I don't remember his name at all. I don't know if it'll pop up either, but he's...
known outlaws in the area.
Yeah. Vool, I guess is how you'd say that. Commander Vool is her boss. He's very strict seeming, at least, or stern seeming. And she's very nervous around him, pretty much. As most people of, like, mid-tier ranking are. I feel like they're usually ones who are most nervous of higher-ups. since you know you've made it to the rank to be trustworthy, but now you have to maintain. What just happened there? You have to maintain the trustworthiness, which makes it a little more stressful than someone who's new and just rolling with everyday life, pretty much. But that'll be it for this video. It's shorter than the first one was. Really upset that we keep losing. Don't want to talk to her right now. That we keep losing these second videos. Hopefully it doesn't keep happening, but I think I know what's causing it, like I said earlier. Leave a comment if you want me to stop using that masterwork that I created, because technically I shouldn't have it right now. The legendary I could have at this point in time, but the masterwork I shouldn't. So let me know about that. Let me know what color you want the javelin to be, and I'll try and work that into the design. But with that, like the video, share with your friends. Subscribe for more. I'm trying to develop a schedule of like when these videos will come out, since I have so many so many playlists, pretty much, or videos or series. There you go, that's the word. I have so many series that are running right now. I need to come up with a day to organize them on. So maybe like Mondays would be like the showcase videos, and Thursdays would be another set of videos. I don't know how I'll do it yet. Depends on how I decide to go with that. But for now, that's all from me. Follow me on Instagram at APG Darkness. I'll see you later.